Saint Croix US Virgin Islands is a fantastic place to visit. Best of all, if you're a US citizen, you'll not need a passport to visit Saint Croix. Saint Croix is, in my opinion, the best option for visiting the US Virgin Islands. It has about the same population as nearby St. Thomas, which is 45 miles to the north, but it has twice as much landmass. In short, St. Croix is less crowded. St. Croix also has a lot more local island vibe that you might miss in St. Thomas or St. John. You can arrange an air taxi to fly to St. Thomas for only $70 if you'd like to go, or you can take the slow, what they call barf barge. I recommend you rent a car if it's going to be in St. Croix. Make a Jeep. The potholes are legendary. The island's only about 83 square miles, and you can drive from Christiansted in the east to Frederiksted in the west in about 40 minutes. After driving around on the island for a day, you'll become comfortable with driving on the left, and you'll have a feel for the layout of the island. Just remember, ask to the grass, as they will undoubtedly tell you, because their cars have left-hand steering, even though you drive on the left. Locals keep a lookout for the Jeeps and are generally courteous, but they may honk at you if you sit at a light too long. The island has mountains in the middle, a desert on the east side, and beautiful beaches in the west and the south. The middle has an almost jungle-like rainforest. The climate varies greatly on this island, and the mountains are very steep, with the roads winding. Take your time and just soak it all up. I do recommend remembering to stop prior to crossing any road or street and look both ways, because it's easy to get confused and step out in front of someone. I am astonished at how vacant the beaches seemed when I was there. There is a beautiful beach in the west where the final scene that was supposed to be in Mexico, filmed in the Shawshank Redemption movie, and it was deserted when I was there. There's no shortage of places to go or things to do, and some research, and you will be able to book the things that interest you. A great Rhonda story might be fun, for one thing. All kinds of restaurants and entertainment, even a couple of Moravian churches on the island that play steel drums in their services. I recommend at least trying e-bikes on one day for sure. There are e-bike tours. Look at the cruise ship schedules, though, because their port of call there can make things a bit more crowded for some things. I recommend booking everything in advance because of that. You can book a nighttime kayak tour for a bioluminescent bay, but that works better on a night when the moon's not shining. Definitely visit Buck Island National Monument, and Big Beard's Adventures is a great way to do that. This will include snorkeling as well as a meal if you book the longer adventure. You can find a place to suit your finances, but I found a great condo on Airbnb that was only $89 a night with a fantastic pool. So if you're on a budget, St. Croix is possible. And if you're flying from Charlotte, North Carolina, there's a non-stop flight from there, and you can be in the islands in no time. I can't wait to go back.